Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening and
welcome to the...
Good evening. Good evening and welcome to this week's Poker News. I'm Richard Orford. In the early hours of Friday morning.
Welcome to Sky Poker Live here on Sky Sports 4. I'm Anna Fowler and we're live with you for the next 2 hours. Here on the sofa with me here tonight. Yeah, you heard me right. Analysing all the poker action here this evening is Mr. Tony TK Kendall, competing in the Sky Poker Grudge match and back after popular demand and a lot of cancellations tonight. From the Sky Sports Fantasy Football Club, it's Max Rushton.
Hello.
Hi.
How dare you?
141 appearances and 293 points playing for the Ospreys.
Yeah.
Ospreys?
Yes, Ospreys, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, it's me, right? 87 caps and 290 points scored for Wales.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, good, I did my research well. All-time record try scorer for Wales.
Yes, when you say you've done your research well, you mean you've just read it really well. All right, sorry, carry on.
We don't know.
Okay, carry on.
And third most prolific. Here we are.
Okay.
I'm very interested. I'm interested to be sat this close to Richard Orford on the.
Because there's that restraining order, right?
On the sofa.
Which I think I'm actually transgressing.
You are, yeah.
By about 5 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means I get to. I've already learnt that he's told to not slump and sit still. These are regular things you're told before the live show normally.
And shouted at.
See, I'm not
the
told
show.
any of this. I'm just like.
You have your own things that they say to you, right?
Nah.
No? Okay.
They don't need to tell me off at all. We're warming up. TK.
Yes, dear. Sorry.
I haven't seen you for months.
Been a long time.
You've shrunk. It's that time of. I mean, a little bit in height, but I mean mainly like you look very trim, ready for Vegas.
3 stone.
You've lost 3 stone in how long?
In 4 months, since January the 16th. So.
Hashtag crash dieter.
And if I may say so.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
You filled out nicely. No.
That's right.
No,
3 stone in 3 months.
No, I mean, you look well on it, but you've certainly.
Spencer, look at your face.
I've never heard a man say that to a woman before. That's...
You've never met me and TK.
Wow.
This is normal, don't worry.
Okay.
It's okay.
Are you,
he gets a lot of hate mail because of it, but it's okay. Yes?
Are you.
Pregnant?
Yeah.
No, but thank you so much for asking.
No, you just look.
I can't believe where this is going.
You just look so healthy.
Yeah.
True. So, say you were still, really, not that you're not really fit and young and everything, not wanting to insult you, but say you were still in your prime. Not that you're not in your prime, but you know what I mean. I'm just going to get punched, I think.
Ticking all the boxes.
It's true about having a personality, because I think, especially if you've, done any newsy type programmes and you are just, I mean, for people that don't know, you've just pretty much got an auto cue and you're sticking to the script, aren't you? It's not about you or your personality.
I got called an auto cutie for the first 5 years of my career. I don't think anyone would call me an auto cutie now.
No. I don't even stick to my auto cue here. But no.
Hen, you have an auto cue.
I can't see it half the time. Hold on. Right, not familiar with this game we call poker. This will help you understand the basics. One came in from Mitch. Matt, do you still run with your dog?
Not very often.
Okay, but
my dog. I
do.
have a couple of dogs actually, but I used to run with my chocolate Labrador, but she's getting a bit old now and she can't keep up with me.
Of course.
Clearly, but I do have a Greater Swiss Mountain dog who's just over a year old, and she probably could keep up with me, but probably not for the distances that I run.
Do dogs like running continuously? Because I thought. Hopefully not being controversial here with you.
That I'm being cruel to my dog. To be fair, it wasn't non-stop running. When she needed to go, I didn't force her to carry on running.
Got to have a rest.
I actually, there were a couple of times when I was plodding along quite nicely, and all of a sudden
like,
she needs to go. She stops, and literally I'm gone.
Right, ready? 3, 2, 1,
God,
Bill.
okay. Jesus.
That's right. You've got 30 seconds, well, less than 30 seconds, and this goes quickly. That's very
30 seconds is a long time to some people, you know.
Okay.
30 seconds is a long time to some people.
Say no more. Get himself in touch with us here. Now, as you know, I'm not going to just fake it and say, and like ask the football questions like I know what I'm talking about, because people will see straight through that. What?
I've just seen the meat one.
Oh God. It's after 9.
I love a bit of blue.
Moving on. Right, for those of you tweeting us here tonight, hashtag Sky Poker TV. Hashbag, I nearly said then.
Hashbag?
Hashbag, yeah.
That's not, we can't talk about that on the show. That's not allowed. No.
Hashtag.
We're live and everything. We can't even edit that out.
No, I know, but you know.
We could draw attention to it, like.
Yeah, we could continue to. For the rest of the
The Grand National, you won it in '96.
Yeah.
And do you still have vivid memories of it today, or is it all a long time ago now and you have to be...
No, I can... defining moments in your life you can always remember quite clearly, and that was definitely a defining moment in my life.
I guess as well, the thing for you is, unlike people who talk about the birth of a child or something, is that you can watch it back, can't you? You can.
Yeah.
It's like you got press clippings and.
Well, it's on the telly like every year. The Grand National. Des Lynam, after the race, he stuck a microphone up your nose. You're live in front of 13 million people. It probably was then. I guess I don't know. You probably know the answer to that. What did you say to him?
Well, I always try and defend myself when this comes on. Because
and it comes up a lot.
Yeah, there was the steward's inquiry into the race.
Really.
So there was a real chance that I might lose the race, become the first jockey ever in the history of the Grand National to win the race and then lose it in the steward's. The steward's inquiry went, they said, the result hasn't been affected, you get to keep the race. Out I trot in front of Des Lynam. Now,
And he had a massive microphone.
but do you know what? When you see Des Lynam,
Yeah.
like it was like having an audience with God.
He was the man, wasn't he?
He was the man.
was the man.
He was the man.
Yeah.
And I can remember looking at him and thinking, you're much taller than I thought you'd be.
Well, to be fair, you are a jockey, so
Yeah, I know.
to everyone,
I'm
right?
not like a little jockey.
Right, fair enough.
And I just thought, I can't believe I'm about to talk to Des Lynam. And he said,
You just won the Grand National, and you're being a fanboy to Des Lynam.
but that's
Just
the way
won
it
the
is.
Grand National.
It is like one of those
And you were,
surreal
and
moments.
also you were probably like sweating and puffing and whatever
Trembling.
and trembling.
Yeah.
So what does he say to you, Des
He
Lynam?
said, Mick Fitzgerald, you've just won the Grand National. How do you feel? And I said to him, Des, after that, even sex is an anticlimax.
And no one's ever let you forget that. So
No.
my follow-up question is, was it a good race?
It was a great race.
Great race, good.
But what I will say is, my fiancée
Yeah. Was delighted when you said
absolutely chuffed to bits, as you can imagine. I'd said that I'd never enjoyed 12 minutes as much in my life. To which she replied, well, he would say that because he's never lasted that long.
But that's like when you wrote the
welcome. I've lost my tweets, by the way. I'll get them back. We're going back to the Sky Poker Grudge match, where the scores are Matt Letizia 3, Ryan Spittles, you're not in there.
Yeah.
Kevin Williams 0. Who wrote that? Fire them. This evening. Okay, we are watching them play in a sit and go. Heads up, sit and go. Yes. That's right.
One of those.
I was correct. Speaking of this wonderful poker advice that you are sprouting, is that a word?
Sprouted or sprouted?
Oh, spouting, not sprouting. Oh dear.
A lot of the time it's not necessarily the most talented, gifted guys that make it. It's the guys that want it day in, day out, and the guys who are the most driven, and the guys that want it more than everybody else are the guys that make it.
That's quite often the same in a lot of professions, though, isn't it? I would
definitely.
say.
Yeah.
It's not always the most talented. Ta-da!
I would say with cricket as well,
Questions
you
about
can
playing the game of poker, of course, while Georgie's here. Sport-related questions that I can muck up and pass on. And I'm just mainly here to wish people good luck on their wedding days. So, you know, that's fine. Huh? Or did you say something?
I didn't say anything, but you must have felt my feelings. It was like, you haven't even wished me good luck. It's not that far away.
When you get
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but you
Come
keep
on,
that-
Bobby, best man.
Yes,
Come on, you
April.
don't even have to come.
Right,
Just
okay,
say
hold on a minute. I feel like this needs some time on the show.
Mean it, but
You don't really talk about that, though, very much to any of us here.
doesn't usually. People don't usually tweet in wishing each other good luck on their wedding days.
Very surprised you haven't spoken to me about photography. Whatever.
I only talk to you about football, Anna. You know that.
Well, I love that. Right, back to the poker. This is round one. Judd says, have you got any views on Arsenal buying a striker this season? They can have Berahino
from West Bromwich.
From the Baggies.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they definitely need a striker, there's no doubt. But whether they can get the right one or not.
Look at them laughing at me.
Who's the Baggies? You know the Baggies?
The Baggies are Bromwich.
Yeah.
Yes, Albion
well done.
and Bromwich.
Very good. Who? That's a building society, isn't it?
Whoever they are, I've never heard of them.
OK, but they definitely...
Let's talk about Wales. We had a quick chat about that as well. They've drew.
Yeah, they drew.
How do you say that?
Yeah.
Drew. Their last two matches. They drewed.
Drewed.
Yeah, they drew both.
They did. What do you think? I've got a question for you about Mourinho.
Oh.
Will he bring who?
Silverware.
Silverware.
He's not a player called Silverware. He's not a Brazilian.
Why? A trophy.
Rafael de Silverware.
I'm like, who's
you know the new Brazilian forward.
Yes.
Will he bring him to Old Trafford? No.
You know what I mean.
You'd like to think Man United will win a
Send us your
trophy.
tweets and we might read them out. We probably will. Any poker questions that you may want answered or football questions that are not designed to catch me out.
Use your words.
Is that right?
No one knows.
No? No one knows?
As a rugby player, I find it really difficult to do two things at once. So talking...
Do you not mean as a man?
As a man, sorry. Plus, play poker is real tough, and that's probably what happened there, really. I probably pressed the wrong button, but...
No, it's actually true. It's really tough trying to play poker here live on the show and answer questions and be a man.
It's enough exciting.
He's going to be in big demand, John Stones, in the summer, without a
definitely.
doubt. I think, you know, the likes of Manchester United, Man City, maybe teams from abroad will be looking at him, you know, because he is an English player. He's got
not
huge
many players like him.
transfer
And there's
value.
no, let's be honest, centre-halves, they're a dying trade, aren't they? There
Well,
ain't
exactly,
There ain't
yeah,
too many
so,
centre-halves.
Who are the other ones you're thinking of, Anna?
Oh, I'll tell you after this hand.
That was good. Well, no, you're right to go to the hand, obviously. We'll talk centre-halves later.
Sure. About 5 past midnight, yeah?
Kev's on the button with... he's got...
But also, back in those days, you felt like you had to be a member of Equity to sort of be someone on TV. That doesn't apply anymore, but that was the thing. It used to be like you had to get an Equity card or something ridiculous like that, but yeah.
And how did you get that quick
you just go on
leg up to
YouTube.
the top?
Yeah.
Did you do one audition and...
Well, I mean, you have to sort of
like
pull a few
innuendos?
favours with some of the senior, but I don't like to talk about that.
Casting couch.
It was what? Yeah, it was. To be honest, it was a
tweet that came in, just reminding everybody of how clever I am. Where's it gone? Obviously not that guy.
Did you imagine it? Did you tweet it yourself?
No, it's from Dr. Soccer.
Dr. Soccer.
Friend of the show. Where's it gone? I've just got pictures of ladies now in their undies.
Yeah, I think it kept my losses to a minimum, which is something that haven't been doing so well.
Yeah, it was a good hand. Good hand.
Well, you're on a 5-minute break right now, so you can just relax for a second. If you want to get in touch with us here tonight, you can tweet us in the studio, #SkyPokerTV. When you stretch, you nearly knock both of us out. Sat either side of you.
Relax.
Giant. But not a break on the actual TV, though, Audley.
Sorry.
Still live on the show, yeah?
What?
Yeah, not actually a break. Brilliant.
No, this is really good.
Drop us a message using the #SkyPokerTV. You got until midnight. It's quite a long time. Now, if you...
You're going to stay for the whole thing?
For a tweet. Well, probably.
Yeah,
I've got nowhere else to go.
Taxi for Fowler.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
This wouldn't work without me.
That's true.
It'd just be a bunch of men sat on the
You were going to say losers then, weren't you?
I wasn't going to say losers.
You were just about to say losers and you switched to men at the last
I
minute.
wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have a group of 3 or 4 really good poker friends, and we was able to talk through hands like while playing online. So we put in a lot of hours online. We talk through hands, and I am where I am today, where I'm okay at poker.
I'm one of those friends, of course.
Yes.
My knowledge is very important to you, isn't it, Rai?
You are.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get back to round 3 of the Sky Poker Grudge match. That was a nice moment.
Yeah. So,
We'll be playing 6 Max Cash Poker. First, though, it's over to Kevin for this week's big Cash of the Pot. Cash of the what? Cash pot from the Sky Poker TV table. I'm going to put you on the show tonight. The way to do it is on Twitter. You can put a hashtag in front of Sky Poker TV, and we'll answer your questions. If you have a question about the format of the show, feel free to get that into us. Myers did ask, what's the point in round 2? That is a great point, in fact. Now, the point in round 2 is to... What is the point? To anyone? Dr. Soccer, that Kevin Williams is on the show nearly as often as the sofa. Yeah, he sleeps here, don't you?
Yes, I sleep on the sofa.
You live here on this sofa.
Yeah.
Have you cleaned it at all in the last...
I haven't even cleaned myself, so...
No, I see that. You have been here a lot, though.
Well, they say that you won't do the show unless I come on, so I think it's just to keep you in.
Yeah, that's true, but you shouldn't have told everyone. I'm married. OK, back to
The
round
Gurkha, who's a very good horse, that day. He sort of, Hawkbill actually won a race as a 2-year-old on this card today at Kempton last year. Tomorrow he's running in a Group 1 at York. And he is a horse that's really elevated himself to...
Really improving fast, this horse.
Yeah, he's sort of taken his form to a new level, and his last 2 wins have come on soft ground. Literally, Anna's just there.
No, I'm getting
His last 2 wins.
I just find it funny how you talk about the horse elevating himself to a new level. Carry on.
His
I
last
thought
2
you
wins...
were just thinking about how much to have on it.
All of the odd stuff, that does go over my head. I just refuse to learn odds. However, so I might do a little bet.
What I'll do at the end of the show is I'll put a Yankee on for you. So 4 horses throughout the course of the week.
Wow. Now you've really confused it.
Okay, right. I just won't do that. Move on.
We've only just met. Okay, let's have another hand.
Excellent.
Yeah, moving on.
So here we go.
I
watched you rush, you know, like I'm going to take on 30 seconds, I'm going to make sure it's staying up.
Yeah.
Strategy. It's all about strategy, Stu.
That's a man that knows his opponent well.
It certainly does, Anna. Well, from all of us here at Sky Poker News, I'm Richard Orford. Stay classy, poker viewers.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly stay classy.
And thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy. I'm Richard Orford.
And thanks for stopping by. I'm Anna
Richard
Fowler.
Orford.
Anna.
Richard.
Fowler.
Nice.
Wow.